Hi, I'm Dr. Rebecca Brown, and welcome to Friday Favorites, where I share with you some of my favorite things. And this week, since we're talking all about posture this month, I'm going to show you one of my favorite posture exercises for the forward neck syndrome, which most people have. And what I'm talking about is as you're standing from the side, the ear should be about over the shoulder. Most people are walking around like this. And I want to talk to you about why that's a problem before I get into my favorite exercise to reduce that. Proper posture with the neck over the spine properly is the position from which you have the greatest freedom of movement. So I want to show you a few sample things so that you can experience that in your own body. So I want you to slouch forward. Where your shoulders are slumped forward, your head slumped forward, and then I want you to simply look up and see how far back you can look on the ceiling. Pick a spot. And then I want you to stand up straight, bring your shoulders back and down, and I want you to look up again. And I think you'll have noticed a huge difference. Even if you didn't do it yourself, I'm sure you saw the difference with me. It also affects the freedom of movement of your shoulders. So again, I want you to slouch forward. And I want you to bring your shoulders out as far as they go up before they lock, straight out to the sides, and you'll see mine lock at about 90 degrees. And then I want you to bring your shoulders back and down, and then bring your shoulders up. And I think you'll notice they free right up to go all the way up to your ears. So it's not just about how you look better standing up straight, it's about how your body is able to move. So it's no wonder that we see so many shoulder problems and frozen shoulders as people age. It's because you've been like this your whole life, and then your shoulders have always been like that. Now they're just locked in that position. So we want to exercise the muscles that pull the shoulders back and down, your rhomboids and your lats, but it's not just about exercising the muscles, because I see lots of people in the gym who lift weights and they're hunched over and they've got rhomboids that are popping out of their back, and yet they walk out of the gym like this because they've exercised them in that position. We want to exercise those muscles in the position of proper posture so that we retrain the neurology, the habit pattern connection between your brain and those muscles, to signal them to hold you upright properly while you're walking, moving, sitting, standing. So the exercise is against a wall. So find a wall with nothing on it at home and just lean against it. And you can bring your feet away from the wall about a foot if you want, which helps you to get everything flat. Try to get your head flat against the wall without your chin like that as much as you can. And then you're going to put your arms up against the wall like that. Now, as you do that, you might notice a tendency to do this, and we don't want to do that. We want to, your arms don't have to hit the wall. It's going to be totally dependent on your genetics and your anatomy. So there's no good or bad to this. There's no magical thing that happens when your arms hit the wall. So don't worry. You just want to activate all the muscles that make your joints go that direction. So I'm contracting the muscles as if my arms were going to hit the wall. So bring your arms down, notice where your rib cage and spine is, and don't move anything from here down while you bring your arms up, and that'll rotate your shoulder blades back into the position where they're designed to be. And then you're just going to slowly bring your arms up and down a few times like that. Now this is an exercise where less is more, so you don't want to overstrain. You want to relax your neck in here. This is an exercise where patients can sometimes come back and have some spasms in their mid-back or even more neck tension because they push. I tell people, try to think of suggesting to your nervous system that, hey, how about this as an idea? So we just want to, again, activate the neurology, that the inborn instinct that you already have to do that. And so less is more, maybe just a few times, and you can work up to 8 times over time. Now, some of you will have much greater flexibility, and you'll be able to go right up to your ears flat against the wall. As you can see, I don't have that kind of genetics, and that's perfectly fine. So, and then when you step away from the wall, I want you just to notice whether it feels easier to stand up straight or not. I can be working with patients all day long, bending over like this, and most of you, or if you're not working on patients, you're at a computer like this or a phone like this. So at the end of the day, I can feel like this, and to stand up straight, feels like a huge effort. But I do this against the wall. I bring those shoulder blades back into position. I step away, and I feel like I'm comfortably standing up straight again. So it's a great exercise to do on a daily basis, just a few times, doesn't take very long, and I think you'll notice over time a real change in your posture. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week for another Friday Favorite.